Hey everyone, thank you for checking out A1 Math. And today we're talking about how to find statistic information with a graphing calculator. Okay, and some of the information you can find is the mean, which is the average, standard deviation, minimum, quartile 1, median, quartile 3, maximum, and there's some other information that's also available. And the information I'm talking about today is everything here except for the standard deviation, and hopefully I can do that one in a later video. All right, let's take a look. All right, so here's the data that we have, and here's the first step we want to do. We want to hit Stat, Edit, and Enter into the calculator so we can go ahead and put in our data. So after hitting Stat, you'll see where it says Edit, and then you'll just go in and hit Enter, and you should see this screen here. All right, next we go through and put in our data. Now, this is an extra step here in case your information wasn't clear. Let's say you had some old information there and you need to get rid of that. You can go through and just erase each one, but the quickest way to do it is to go ahead and tab up until you get to L1. Okay, then once you get to L1, you want to hit clear, then enter, and it will clear out all your information. And then the next thing you want to do is just type in all your data. Okay, next. All right, so our next step here is we want to go ahead and hit Stat, Calculate, and Enter. And then we want to do var stats 1. So I put in all the information, and then I'll tab over until I get to Calculate. And to get here, you want to hit Stat, tab over to Calculate, and then hit Enter. And you should see this screen here. Okay, next, uh, our last step is you want to hit Enter 3 times. And when you hit Enter 3 times, the first screen you see is this here. Okay, and the first number you get is your mean or your average, represented with the X with a line over it. Down here is that standard deviation we talked about. If you tab all the way down, you'll see the number of data points you entered, 13, and then you get your minimum, you get your quartile 1, your median, your quartile 3, and then your maximum. All your information is right there. Okay. And with this information, we can find, obviously the mean. We've got the median here. We got our quartiles. And with that, we can go ahead and make a dot plot like so. By plugging in that information here, here is 40, 50 for the median, 60 quartile 3, and 80 for our max. And we box between Q1 and Q3. And that's how you make your box and whisker plot. And I've talked about that in a previous video. But this is how we enter in the information and get our statistical information from data on our graphing calculator. I want to thank you for checking out A1 Math and have a nice day.